concerning Trump and Kamala whining and dining with Catholics. Some of you may be familiar with the Al Smith dinner. It's a comedic time for politicians that is, I guess, a ritual or a type of tradition where the candidates running for president would have a dinner with the Catholics. Al Smith is the first Catholic to run for a major party. I forget what state it was, but he was a governor or running for governor, something of that effect. And so it's to commemorate him. And this is a Catholic dinner that presidential candidates always attend. And it says, Donald Trump accuses Kamala Harris of being deeply disrespectful to the great Catholic community for not physically attending the Al Smith dinner. Brothers and sisters, politicians having dinner with Catholics, that's the union of church and state. When Jesus was betrayed by Judas, who took Jesus to the scribes and the Pharisees, who represent the church, they then united with Herod and Pilate, who represent the state, and the result of church and state union at the first coming of Jesus was the persecution, was the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And if that's what happened at the first coming of Jesus, then we can expect at the second coming, as you see the church, evangelicals, uniting with the state government, church and state uniting is going to lead to the enforcement of Sunday, where you're going to be forced to go to church on Sunday, or you're going to face fines and penalties, or even the possibility of being thrown in jail. And eventually, it's going to culminate in a death penalty. That is what is coming very, very soon. And that is the mark of the beast. We must take a stand for the Sabbath and not unite with Catholics, Baptists, Methodists, Presbyterians, but instead call them out of Babylon, call them out of Sunday worship, call them out of apostate religions into the truth of Jesus Christ, which includes the seventh-day Sabbath. Many of them don't know any better. My mother was raised Catholic. She went to Catholic schools. She didn't know any better. But once she knew better, she did better, and she became a Seventh-day Adventist. And I had the privilege and the blessing of being raised a Seventh-day Adventist. I remember I was about 3 years old when my mother was baptized, and I fully remember the experience. My mother speaks fluent Spanish, and she was baptized in a Spanish-speaking Seventh-day Adventist church because the lady that she was studying with was from Cuba. I'll never forget it. I remember that experience. Even though I was like 3 or 4 years old, I remember it vividly. Notice here, Trump says he was surprised Kamala Harris skipped Al Smith dinner. Surprised. Notice here.
It's really a pleasure. Anywhere in New York without a subpoena for my appearance.
Trump here speaking at the Al Smith dinner. And here in another article, it says Trump blows a gasket at Harris. Very disrespectful. Al Smith dinner video message. So in other words, he's saying that Kamala was being disrespectful by not attending, but she sent a video instead of attending this dinner. Could this be a sign to show that she knows she's not going to win the election and that Trump will be the next president? Could this be a foreshadowing of what is coming in the next few months? It's very possible. Very possible. Very, very possible. I'm going to read just a little bit of this. It says here, I'm reading from here. It says, just found out that Lion Kamala is doing a video message tonight instead of being at the Al Smith dinner. Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform Thursday night. She shouldn't be allowed to do a video message. Kamala should be there like almost every other president candidate in their history, except Walter Mondale, who lost 49-1. They didn't give me the option of a video message, nor would I have done it. Trump added, this is very disrespectful to everyone involved. She should be here or lose the Catholic vote. Now, many of you know I don't encourage the voting for Trump or Kamala because they will be very instrumental in passing the mark of the beast. Why would I put someone in office that I know is aligned with the beast of Bible prophecy? Who is the beast of Bible prophecy? It is none other than the Roman Catholic system. Remember, there are sincere Catholics that will convert over to Seventh-day Adventism, but the system itself is corrupt. It is the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. It goes on to say, Trump also remarked on Harris' absence during his speech at the dinner. I must say, I was shocked when I heard that Kamala was skipping the Al Smith dinner, Trump said. I'd really hoped that she would come because we can't get enough of hearing her beautiful laugh. She laughs like crazy. So Trump here rebuking Kamala for not attending and says that she should not get the Catholic vote. Here's the video.
This, of course, is a Catholic event honoring Governor Al Smith, who in 1928 was the first Catholic to run on a major party. To put that in perspective, in 1928, Chuck Schumer...
Trump sipping, looks like he's sipping some wine.
Thanks for sitting here, Chuck.
It doesn't have to be wine, but it could be.
Joe Biden was our second Catholic president, right? After JFK. President Biden couldn't be here tonight. The DNC made sure of that. That's... I guess I'm the only one that reads history. But this is a Catholic event. I'm Catholic. Any Catholics here? Yeah. They're yelling because it's hard to clap when you're holding a cocktail.
I want you to think about this for a second, brothers and sisters. You have the next president, Donald Trump. You have Catholics all in a room having a dinner, all together at a dinner. Meanwhile, the president could have been drinking wine, sipping wine, drinking the wine of Babylon. Brothers and sisters, meanwhile, you have Adventist church leaders that are encouraging the union with Catholics. You got government leaders uniting with Catholics. You've got SDA church leaders uniting with Catholics. This is showing us that we are on the verge of a national Sunday law. I would not be surprised if we saw a Sunday law before the end of 2024. I would not be surprised. Now's the time to get your life right with Jesus.